Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to sharing just in Vietnam. Did you know in Vietnam? How do you know? How do you know in Vietnam? Today I would like to sharing about in Vietnam what happening right now, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you know or you don't need concern about in Vietnam? Just right now, Vietnam they never accept about they oppressed religious. They treating with indigenous people brutally, my friend. Especially you saw in Vietnam. You saw in Vietnam. You saw in Vietnam that you don't feeling what happened in Vietnam, especially for indigenous people in Vietnam, my friend. You know, Jocelyn now, Jocelyn, they non-stop the oppress religious, especially for indigenous people. They don't accept because they said it's not the religious from Vietnam governments. Did you see? That's the from the people comment with me. They send me directly to my message. Do you know that they say the tin lên là tôn giáo của bọn Tây mang qua truyền giáo cho cái tôn giáo của mấy ông. That they him say him or her, but I don't check about the information about him the message. But this, do you know? From the government Vietnam, the propaganda all of the people, all they are people. They say king people, but they have a benefits from the government. That they attacked the people, indigenous people. That mean Tin Leng mean the Christianity. We can say the religious, but this especially for the Christianity and the Catholic. They say it's not from the Vietnamese. That is from the Eastern the brought to the Vietnam. The propaganda need the preventing the Vietnamese Communist Government. They said that. Why do you feeling that the religious? That makes sense with you or no? But with me, that is very different way to I thinking about the religious, the own religious politics. Cannot connect with the religious, my friend. With me, not to connect, not to make sense. But why did the propaganda from the all of king people? They said that no, that he is not the religious. This from the Eastern, mean from USA, from France, brought to the Vietnam. Because brought to Vietnam, these they said the propaganda and mean the preventing the Vietnamese Communist Government don't like, but these they need to wipe out on the ground of sovereignty of Vietnam, my friend. But you know that is the very hurt, very hurt for myself. They attacked all of indigenous people that they take they took over. I I don't blame him. I don't blame him. But where him take this stuff come from? This come from the government, or information about this guy Hong An Min from the fake name of police, or that's the from the data agents from the communist government, that exactly they say them to my community. They don't say that religious. They don't say we worship God. They don't say we all accept the law of God. It's not Christian. They say the similar you wearing your skirt, wearing your jacket, wearing your some you just them in the camouflage, my friend. It's not the religious truly. But who said they come from the Vietnamese Communist Government? Their propaganda tool need to make my community illegal. That you heard a lot from Vietnamese Communist Government. They said indigenous people. So they say that these the people, the kind of is not religious. They are worship USA. They say that they are worship friends. Need to call friend back. Need to call USA back to Vietnam country. How do you feeling? How do you know about Vietnam, my friends? Why? They are live. They are lost. They are back their country in Vietnam because friends back, friends fold, friends have the mistake. USA they have a mistake, but they don't come back to Vietnam. But Vietnamese Communist government they use indigenous people. They said the indigenous people that called USA back, called France back. That makes sense. How's you feeling today? Please, if you don't mind, could you hit under and subscribe for me, give me a like. If you indigenous people in Vietnam or outside Vietnam and you help me and help our, we to help together, we need to sharing, we need to on the world to know about us in Vietnam, very brutally Vietnamese communist government that mean that trading with us, my friends. We need to right now, we need to unify the voices. We need to talk up. The more people that know about us, don't quiet. That's the way we need to do, the way we need to pick up. It's not the choir, it's not the I am here to living, but our generation in Vietnam. What's happening now? We need together. We need to protecting us. We need to protecting me and protecting us in the we are one indigenous people. I love all of you. I love all of you. I love the freedom. If you are have a freedom, we need a voice. Don't let Vietnamese Communist government the brutally beating them, the very torture about right now. They're treating with us, treating with our generation, treating with our community in Vietnam. How do you feeling? They treating, my friend. We need to know. We need to get things. We need to befriend with each other because we are human. We connect with each other, my friends. Today I want to sharing about our story every day, every month. I need to a lot of what I practice. I sharing about us. I need to more people know. But you indigenous people, you need to give me a like and subscribe for me. And you can sharing my video. You can share. You share. Just don't quiet, my friends. Today, every day, all of the time, mean that non-stop they don't never the give we have a chance, have a choice. you know we very tired about them, very tired about government communists of Vietnam. They never never stop, never mercy us, because we are humans, we are civilians in Vietnam. We are legally, we are legal land, we are indigenous people. We don't same look like us, look like the Vietnam Communist Government came to harass us, came to make we are impoverishing, my friend. It's not. We are rich. We are rich culture. We are have a land. We have a farm. We have everything. We are ancestors to give. We are deserve. We are need to inherit it from our ancestors. Today, I need you know about our generation. We came to here. Our generation, our community in Vietnam, they're waiting us answer them, waiting us to condemn and blame the government. We need to condemn the government of Vietnam. The government of Vietnam, they are illegal. They are protecting us. They make all of the inhuman rights right now. We need to getting, we need to connecting, we need to unify together in our. We don't separate, because we separate mean that we never we uh, can do anything you want to do. We right now we need to unify, don't separate. We separate mean you are will lost from Vietnamese Communist Government, my friends. Every day, 20 and 20, 24 hours, they waiting us on the street beside your house, along your street. You waiting. We are. We don't make a fool. We don't have a fool. They make we have a fool. They make we are kneel down them every day. I not fake. This picture. I don't like this picture. But how do you feeling? We are civilians. We are live. We have a rights that we are country. We are land. We are have a. It's not illegal. Come from. We are legally live in country, but we are kneel down from the police. How do you feeling, my friends? But I don't like. If you are live capitalism, you know about the picture with bad the government treating with us. They don't give you a hands. They don't give you a chance. They don't give you a mercy. That many people feel out. Do you know that is the real picture? But they are concerned about the Facebook, the collect mean the checks that they fear that they make from they use from either mean the copy again. That is a real picture, my friend. It's not fakes. That that this the what him the carry and the carrying. Him was carrying me. That's from they was back from farms. There was a make a farm mean the subsistence for their family. But on the street, the behind them, the spouse that kneel down from the police. That is mean the motorcycles. That man for you use go on the farm. You make everything because you need to quickly, because you need to save your time and to make to do all your farm, to do all your make your plant, or you come to farm. You need to save their time, but they don't forgive them about civilians. But this from it's not from King Depo. This I thought this the picture mean that my indigenous Central Highland, because the carrying I know about me. If you are country, you are legally, you are legally, you don't kneel down. But if you kneel down, it's not the service civil. It's not from the police, the service, the civilians, service the people in citizens in Vietnam. That you feeling enemies from civilians, you feeling you are come from another place, you come to invade them, come to mean to make them embarrassing. Did you know that is the really who the invade, who came to took, who came the robber? They are robber from our indigenous. They are robber from our generation right now. Hello, my friend. If you inside Canada, we need to talk. We need to sharing. We need to together unify. We need to connecting each other because if police do like that, it's not the service civil. They are enemy from the we are. They don't give you a living. They don't give you a life. They need to me. You are suffering. Need to we are empowering. But we are never defeat them. God protecting us. God know about what happening in Vietnam. God know about we are everything. We don't concern. We don't uh, look like we are victims from Vietnamese Communist Government. We are will connecting each other, my friends. We don't separate. If we are separate, we don't cannot do anything because they are huge. I said the enemy because they make we see similar enemy because they need we up fell down, we kneel down, beg them forgive us. But your vehicle, motorcycle, they are confiscated from you, from them. But they need we are kneel down, my friend. That is not human being. They are not human being. That the Vietnamese they teaching about us. They said we are. It's not come from human. We are animals because they below the rule communism. They said that all human to come from the animals. But I don't know. We are come from the God created us. I don't like, but I never the accept from the communism. They said we are come from human. I never. Because we are from God. We need to connecting. We need to protect it. We need to know each other. We need to learn with each other. We need to respect each other. We don't look like that. We don't same this real the human. No, my friends. Today I want to show you this video, this picture in Vietnam. This Justin. This Justin was arrested because him teaching religious, when Christianity, him. Do you know they say everything they need because then the person, the between mean the victims from the Vietnamese Communist Government, they never accept, but they mean they pushed, they force, they forcing him need to accept, my friend. That look like very bad. They drag from home to the police station. Do you know in Vietnam? Very bad. Bad, bad, bad. Because from communist government, my friend. I don't like them. I don't like money from them. Today, you know about this picture. I need you to support me. We talk, we sharing, and how to. We need to preventing about the human decrease. We don't like. We need the human development. We need to grow up. We need to grow up with thinking. We need to grow up the connecting. We need to grow up the respecting each other. Don't seem to like I don't need. We don't need every people. We don't need, but especially for indigenous, we need the human with the human protecting. We need to protecting. We need to. Uh, it's not only the human. We need to respect about culture and religious. The all of human being need to have. It's not the only respect human, my friend. You know about Vietnam, some the king people they seeing our culture, they laughing. They say, "Oh, look like the, or look like the. It's not the look like the. It's not good. It's not the bad. It's not the better than this. The better." They say, "With a bad, my friend." That I came here, I learned a lot of. We need to respect culture. We need to respect human. We didn't respect each other because we are human being. I'm very proud of when I came to Canada. That I want to share in Vietnamese, they especially for King people need to respect all of the human, indigenous in people in Vietnam. Don't discrimination. Don't look like because the you. I know you are come from the you gambits from communist government, especially from the communist. They gambits from for the Vietnamese communist policy. I know, but you never accept. You never listen me talk because you are have a profitable from them. Today, I want to stop here. Next time, I want to share my sharing more than I need you to support me and the click and sharing, subscribe to me. I thank you so much for watching my video. God bless. See you next time.